Well, hello from tropical Minnesota, right? Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yes, we are experiencing the farthest west tracked tropical cyclone in recorded history, which is at least 170 years when it comes to hurricanes and tropical systems, and the center of which is going to move over Lake Superior late tonight into tomorrow morning. The first time in recorded history that a tropical cyclone has tracked over Lake Superior. Just crazy. It is 2020 after all. Now, we've seen remnant moisture from tropical systems before. In fact, the recent being 2007, but that's moisture combined with other systems that created heavy rainfall events. That created some record rainfall August 2007, but this is the first known track of a tropical cyclone this far west and over Lake Superior. So congratulations.
Yeah, here we go. It's been raining, of course, across the metro for a few hours. The outermost bands of what is Tropical Depression Cristobal. The tropical storm a couple days ago, and we're getting some pretty telltale tropical-looking signatures on radar, too. You see these stationary bands of showers and thunderstorms in western Minnesota that have been producing some funnels. There were some tornado warnings earlier, and this is pretty common with these tropical systems. You'll hear about hurricanes and tropical storms as they make their way ashore, that you do get enough shear. Literally, you have this spinning thing moving across land, can run into other systems in this case. And that's a lot of spin in the atmosphere for that to take advantage of. And pretty incredible stuff here. When we look at the historical record, these are some close by tracks of hurricanes, and basically for about 170 years, we've been keeping track of past tracks of tropical systems. Before that, before satellites and better weather records, it was hard to do. And this one is the furthest west that we have seen, actually, so that's pretty incredible. So right now, the center of Cristobal is just crossing into southwesternmost Wisconsin. You can see the low pressure center here, 992 millibars, winds sustained at 30 miles an hour still, moving into southern Wisconsin, and those rain bands are out ahead of it. And it's going to continue to track across Lake Superior, the first storm to do so, as I mentioned. And you can see a system off to the west, too, a separate area of low pressure. So it's literally a collision of storm systems. One is a normal low pressure system we see here, and then, of course, Cristobal, which has been coming up from the south. And that's what's creating our weather here over the next 24 hours or so. Seeing some pretty cool clouds here. This is off to the west. This is thanks to my friend Eric Knudsen on Twitter and Otsego. He sent this in. You can see some of those storm clouds ahead of some of the rain. And then my sister in Milwaukee sent in this video. And they're on that eastern side, the more intense side of the storm there, where you can hear there's more wind, the rain is heavier, and it's going to be a pretty stormy night there, actually, through the night tonight as well. But back here, we're going to see that weather continue to be a little on the stormy side here as far as rainfall amounts go. We're going to see quite a bit in southeastern Minnesota and into Wisconsin, but where those stationary bands of storms are setting up to the west, we could see quite a bit out of that too. So we could see some 1 inch plus amounts or more in some of those local storms there in western Minnesota. But in between, we're kind of going to see the lighter end of things, under a half inch probably in total in the metro. But that's why we have a whole bunch of flood warnings and watches across southeastern Minnesota into Wisconsin, where we could see 3 to 4 inches of tropical rain. Yeah, these things can definitely give us quite a bit of that. But as far as the track of Cristobal, the center of it will be moving over Lake Superior late tonight, tomorrow morning. This is about 4 a.m., tracking right across the big lake, still looking at probably 10 to 12-foot waves. Pretty incredible. So there's where it is right now on the map from the National Hurricane Center. Again, sustained winds 30 miles an hour. It is tracking northeast at 28 miles an hour. Now, we are going to see some clearing as we head into tomorrow, but as far as other systems that have created some tropical weather for us, we've seen remnants. That's what's created some high rainfall amounts, but not the actual systems make their way into Minnesota. But these are influenced rainfall events, the most recent being 2007, created some record rainfall for us. But yeah, after we're done with our tropical depression Cristobal, the first one to cross over Lake Superior. Could see a little sun tomorrow. It is going to be a little cooler, 72. Drop in humidity and a nice stretch, though. 70s through the weekend, sunny Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then it looks like things will be heating back up next week. We could be talking about 90s again by the middle and latter part of next week. So if you like the heat, it's coming back. If you don't, you got a nice break.